Hey guys, it's Jack here again, and before we get into the video I wanted to talk about today, I just wanted to show you guys this. Was testing out the Subaru and just seeing like how the tires really lasted, and I started really gaining a lot of ground on the last lap, and I was like, oh, I might actually have a chance at first or second here, because I was really starting to catch them really quickly, and it ended up being it was definitely an incredible finish. But as we're coming down here, we're just staying full throttle. We are closing on this guy so fast. We're gonna have a shot at him at the line. I try to cut to the inside right away. He covered that off. I panic and smack the wall and absolutely murdered both of us. I just wanted to share that video with you guys, but let's get into the video for today. So today we have a race. I was racing with Connor Speed 6 the other day, and we ended up getting this wet race at Suzuka, and there was just an amazing race long battle for first, second, and third, and it was super clean. And I really wanted to show this race because it was a great battle throughout, and it was really respectful driving from everyone that was involved. So let's get into the race now, as we are in third, trying to close in on the 2 leaders. So it's important to know the cars that you're racing against. So up in front of us, Connor has an Audi, and the other driver is in the Volkswagen. And the Volkswagen really is the overpowered car in this class. It's very difficult to race against because it is by far the best accelerating car. So every time I have a chance to really get by him, he's able to just cover it off, even if he gets a bad exit with the acceleration that car has. Connor's car, the Audi, is more of just kind of all around good at kind of everything. It's not really amazing at one thing, it's just good at everything. So we're just trying to stay as close as we can on the straights to the Volkswagen, but as you can see, the car just gaps us. There's not really much we can do. We have to make a pass in the first part of the track and pull enough of a gap so he won't be able to pass us back by the time we get to turn 1. But this is a little bit of a long race, so I'm willing to be patient here. I feel like I have enough pace, and he has enough pace to kind of hang on to Connor, so I'm not too worried about it. So we're just trying to stay nice and smooth, see if we can force a mistake in these conditions, because the second you start going wide, it's just you're gonna lose a lot of time. It's really important to try and hold the apexes as much as you can. So just rolling through, doing a full lap here, and so we gain a lot of time by the end of the lap, but as soon as we get here, he's just gonna disappear again, and we have to do all of that work from turn 1 and the S's once again. So we're gonna try and get as close as we can again, just staying as close as we can. Maybe we can force that mistake, but he kept the lines pretty good, and you can only really pass in 1 or 2 places here, and it's not going to be an easy pass no matter what you really do. So we're just going to keep on fighting here, and we're just going to give it our best. Our best is currently no progress, but we're going to keep putting our head down. So we're rolling here on the last 3 laps, and we really need to start making some moves now if we want to have a shot at the win. So I'm going to stop being so cautious. I'm really going to start trying to force a move here. We're going to really get close onto the back bumper, but again, it's just very difficult to make a pass here, especially in the wet when you go offline. If you just start pushing wide, it's just going to be game over. So we have to be smart with our moves as best as we can, but once again, you'll see as soon as we get on the straightaway, he just has to get himself a nice exit, and there's absolutely nothing we can do. Just watching him drive away. Still watching. Still watching. Getting more sad. And we're going to try and gain that time back into turn 1. So we definitely have the pace over this car, but again, we just cannot get by. It is the inherent advantage of being a Volkswagen driver is you're pretty much impossible to pass if you know what you're doing. So we're just going to keep being aggressive and see where we can make a move, if and where we can make a move. It's just getting more and more difficult. We try our best, but we're going to keep pushing, and we have a small little chance here. Really starting to get more aggressive. We did get alongside. Maybe we can cut back inside, but he cuts off, parks the corner, and doesn't allow us to pass that time. So we're going to have to make another move, so let's get back into it. So we have 2 laps to go here to get the move done. We're trying to push as hard as we can, and it's just nice when you can have these races in Forza where you actually get to have clean races like this. I know my timing was pretty good with that line when we had a little bit of contact, but it's always nice to be able to get into lobbies with clean racers. So if you guys ever see me on, and you just feel free to shoot me an invite and we can hop in a party. Friday nights at 7, we are going to start hosting private lobbies. We did one last night on Friday, and it went well. We had a blast. I'm going to get some highlights up from that as well. But let's get into the last lap now. We're really pushing this guy. We're going to try and force him into a mistake. So let's go. We're going to push all the way really hard out of this corner, getting back on the throttle early, trying to make him make a mistake, get him offline. We are pushing as hard as we can now on this last lap. And there we go. We got the little bit of a mistake, so we get around on the outside. We're going to have to hang around the outside on this side, but that means we have the inside corner for the next one. We get a little bit of a bump, but we're going to be able to hold the outside line. We have a little bit better cornering than the guy. We just have to make sure we now get a really good exit and we can hold him off all the way to the finish. But we are worried with the acceleration that Golf has. I got to make sure I nail this exit. He tries to take it a little bit too shallow, making a move instead of trying to pass me on the exit, which probably would have worked. But there we go. We were able to hold him off. He gives a nice little spin at the end. And thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, sub, and comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching.